1, 2, 3 deneme. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Dans ce canal, je vous apprends à parler anglais plus grand que vers le plus simple, facile turc plus grand que apprendre turc avec moi. In this channel I teach you speaking English towards the simplest, easy Turkish to learn Turkish with me.
Good evening, dear visitors. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hasan Zeki Alp. I'm preparing your videos in this channel. So far, I have prepared programming languages videos and some traveling videos. And I have decided to prepare Turkish learning videos. And the native language of mine is Turkish, in fact. And for the ones who would like to learn spoken English in the easiest way, in the most practical way, so you can follow my YouTube channel and watch my video programs from the very easiest one to the most comprehensive one. Actually, I'm a bit excited to present you the very first lesson, but I'm eagerly to teach you, to do my best to teach you spoken English by means of my facilities here. Just a few after a few minutes, you will see that maybe you will find it primitive and ridiculous, but simple, but it runs as it is the proverb says it. And let me introduce myself to you. I'm a retired engineer, Bachelor of Science Electrical Engineering. I've been presenting you programming language videos since 2019, and so far so good. And this is gonna be a new trying for me to present you Turkish languages. Actually, you will find it at the very beginning a little bit difficult to pronunciate Turkish alphabet, Turkish letters, but I do my best to simulate you in your native language. Sometime I will give a paraphrasing in French language, but frankly, my speaking French language is not so easy. So frequently, mostly, I will prefer make it in English. Okay, just I will follow such a way. Primarily, I will use Google Translate utility, and I will use the utility from Turkish to French or Turkish to English, and I will give you the English or French correspondence of the phrases, and I will pronunciate the Turkish one a few times, and as long as you find it comprehensible, understandable, I will go another phrase or another letter. And this is gonna be the from Turkish to French, and this is gonna be the from Turkish to English. And at the very beginning, I will start with English language, so as to describe you, paraphrase you from Turkish to English. Okay, just in case during this live emission, live broadcast, just you can send me your suggestions or your questions, but frankly, I cannot look up very frequently, so just I will start with the very first lesson of this attempt. I will start with Turkish alphabet at the very beginning. Turkish alphabet have letters of Latin alphabet, in fact, and there are some specific letters including Latin alphabet. I will start with them. These are letter E. Actually, this is a letter I with a point, and it's pronounced as E. Just like in reach, E. And another specific Turkish letter is with letter O. The letter O with two letters, 2 points. It's like early, early. It's give the letter and the letter, another letter that is not included in Latin alphabet is Ü, letter Ü. Ü, just universal, universal. Just I can pair universe, uni. Just the letter, the sound like this. And another letter G avec this title, tilde. This is said in Turkish yumuşak G, and it's pronounced like V. Like boat. This letter G corresponds to this letter in Turkish. And after this startup, I will say that in Turkish there is only one letter E sound, and only one E. But in practical speaking, it's pronounced as like E or A. But it's the same written in the same way in Turkish, letter E. And let's start with Turkish alphabet. Turkish alphabet. Letter A. Just like in car. Lowercase a, car. B. Just like B. But it's not pronounced like as B. Just like bebe. Letter J. In Arabic, it's similar to Jim. J. Just like Java. J. And a special letter Ç. Just like CH in chair. Ç. The letter D. Just like them or dad. D. Letter E. Just like and. E. Sometimes it's pronounced as a or e. It is relevant to the meaning of word, in fact, and as you become much more familiar with the language Turk, you will discriminate the difference where to use the form e, u, or e. But mostly it's pronounced as letter e, and. Letter f, just like fair. F, fair. Sometimes it's pronounced as fe, or fe, but mostly it's pronounced as fe, letter fe. And letter g, just like girl, g. I have paraphrased the letter G avec G with this tilde. Its name in Turkish yumuşak G. It's not used at the beginning of words, Turkish words. Never used. I will give an example to use this letter. Mountain. In Turkish, it's said as dağ. Letter G with this tilde, dağ. Okay. The letter gives a sound of re, dağ. This is the unique exception that the foreigners will find it difficult, but it's fortunately it's the only one, and there is no such a letter in Turkish. And letter he, just like holy, he, letter he. Sometimes it's pronounced as ha, but mostly if you say he, it will be understood easily. Letter U, just like letter actually just I hesitated because there is no corresponding letter in English, in fact, and this is gonna it's gonna be find it very difficult to pronounce this letter actually I cannot find a proper English word that's gonna give this pronunciation, and with dot it's e, and just like easy, easy, or eel, e. For letter without dot, you will find at the very beginning difficult, but afterwards your ear will accustom to this sound, and you will discriminate this letter from the other one, e, easily. I will give so many examples to make it easier to understand easily. And letter J, like DJ, but in English letter J is pronounced as J, but J, how to discriminate this one? Jail, for example, jail, but it does not give the proper. In French, the proper word for that, je, the letter J completely similar to the sound of J, the letter J in Turkish. And what is next? The letter K or K. It is translated as, in both form actually, you can say K or K. It's the same, K or K, letter K. Just like cat, K, cat. Letter L, lime, L. It's not L, L harfi, L. And the lower case is this one, lime. And letter M, my. In my, the first letter gives the proper Turkish letter M, me. And this is the lower case, you know, me. Ne, just like noise. Ne. And after I will show you letter O. In English, letter, for example, only, letter O is translated as O. But in Turkish form, there will be only one vowel, letter O, not O. If you say O, it's not correct. You have to say O. Actually, O means the first singular person, the third singular person, O. I will describe later because in Turkish there is no masculine or feminine forms of nouns, verbs, etc. And that gives that makes our language a little bit easier compared to other Western languages. In fact, there is no masculine or feminine form. There is no masculine or feminine articles, etc. And O, when you say O, it's going to be understood as the third singular person. And letter with O with two dots, just translated as like girl, girl, O, or another word to pronounce early, and another letter is P. For Arabic, this letter actually is a problem because pearl, just I could say pearl, letter P, it's pronounced as P, pearl, and this is smaller case, pearl, or P, letter P, letter P. It is similar to letter B, but for letter P, you have to give a strength, P, not B, P. And there is another letter, R, just like rare, R. In Turkish, the letter R is pronounced completely as it is written. It's not pronounced as R, R, R. You have to make a strong stroke for the letter R. Re, re, rare, rare. In French speaking people just pronounce this R, re. It's not correct in Turkish. You have to say it like re, re, just like rail, railway, rail. Letter se, just like sin or sound. Se, se. Se, se. It's not like the, the. If you pronounce the letter se as the, it will be somehow ridiculous because it's a language handicap. If you say it like the, you have to give a full voice, se, between your teeth, se, se. And another letter, se with this hook, she, just like shell or show, she. Letter T, just like tax or Tom. T. Similar to letter T in English. T. Letter U. U harfi. There is no single corresponding sound in English U. Maybe just like when you say you, this one, but it's not pronounced as you as in USA. With letter O and U gives the sound U in Turkish. It's sometimes it's written like this with a small hook here. U. And what next is letter U. U with two dots. U. This is somehow difficult to give such sound for English native speakers. How can I say? Just I will give a Turkish name to pronounce it easily. Üzüm. Rice. Üzüm. Grape. Üzüm. Letter Ü. The difference from the letter U is like this. U. If you make such a movement with your lips, it is gonna give letter E. I. I. Letter V, just like when. If you pronounce this letter just like when, It's not gonna be correct, you guys, because in Turkish there is no such a voice here, just like when. There is no such a voice, and you have to spell it, you have to pronounce it just like when or whale, whale. And letter yeah, just like yam or just like yo, or you. Yeah, and the smaller case is this one. And letter Z, Z. This is this can be complicated with letter the sound in Arabic or the in Spanish. You have to give a strong sound z between your teeth. Z, just like Zeki, my name, or Zonk, Z, or script like this one. Okay, just I will make a quick repetition of the language alphabet, our Turkish alphabet, and quickly I will repeat the sounds of our alphabet. At first, I will start with special characters, special letters, in fact. Okay, you guys, I will go on with Google Translate page to start up the very first Turkish phrases here. At first, let's start with yes, yes or no. Evet, in American version, it corresponds to yap. Actually, when you say yap in English, that means evet in Turkish. Just I will give the
Evet. Evet.
evet.
Evet. Evet. Yes. Yes. Evet. Evet.
There is a strong at the second syllable.
Evet. Evet.
Hayır.
No. Hayır, ne o? No, Neo, no what?
Şimdi tekrar edelim.
Evet. Yap. Evet. Hayır. Hayır. No.
And now I will show you personal pronouns now.
I. Ben. Ben. Ben. I. Ben.
Ben. Ben.
Ben. Ben.
Ben kimim?
Who am I? Who am I? Qui suis-je? Qui suis-je? Ben kimim? Qui suis-je? Ben kimim?
Ben kimim?
Ben kimim? Sen. Sen.
Sen.
Sen.
You. Sen. O.
O. He. Il. O.
O. O. O.
O.
The third singular person.
He. He.
In Turkish, there is no gender of nouns or pronouns and adjectives, and O corresponds to both he and she and it. So this makes the language somehow easier. And the third plural pronoun, biz.
We. Biz. Biz.
Just like busy, biz, biz,
Biz.
biz.
Biz. Nous.
New.
Nous. We. We. We. Biz. Biz.
And the second plural pronoun, siz.
Siz. You. You.
This is a formal way to address the second person that you speak to.
Toi.
Wu, in fact. Onlar, the third plural pronoun, onlar.
Them.
Them,
Them. Onlar.
onlar, onlar.
Onlar. Onlar. Eux. Eux.
And let's start with the very easy phrases that you can use in daily spoken Turkish. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Hello
Hello
there.
there. Hello there.
Actually, just hello. That corresponds to hello.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba. Merhaba.
Sometimes, if you speak to a very familiar person, just you can say selam.
Selam.
Selam.
Selam.
That's gonna give the same meaning, but
Salut.
in French it is pronounced as salut.
Salut. Hi. Hi. Evet. Ouais. Evet.
Hayır.
Hayır. Hayır. No. Non. Non. Hayır. Hayır.
Ben.
Ben. I. Je.
Biz.
Bis. Bis. Bis.
Biz.
Bis.
Biz.
Bis. We.
Sen ve ben.
Sen ve ben. Sen ve ben. You and I. You and I. Sen ve ben. Vous et moi. Vous et moi.
Tu et moi.
Vous et moi.
Sen.
Sen.
Sen ve ben.
You and I. Sen ve ben.
Sen ve ben.
Sen ve ben. Vous et moi.
The second plural form of pronoun siz.
Siz. Siz. You. You.
O, onlar.
O onlar. It, they. Ça, il.
Merhaba.
Merhaba. Merhaba.
And now I will show you informal way.
Nabış. Nabış. Naber. Naber. What's up?
Its correspondence is WhatsApp, very informal, and you have to careful about to use this phrase. It's not a slang, but it's up to you to use this. If you are very familiar with the opponent, with your friend, just you can use this one. Naber.
Naber. Naber.
Actually, its long form is ne haber. Ne haber. But in spoken Turkish, it's like naber.
Naber.
Ne haber. Ne haber means what news? What is the news? What news? But in short form, naber, it corresponds to what's up.
Naber.
And now let's start to ask the status of the opponent. How to ask the form of your friend. How are you? How are you?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın? Comment ça va?
Or comment vas-tu?
Comment ça va? Nasılsın? Nasılsın? How are you? Nasılsın? How are you? Nasılsın? How are you? Bugün nasılsın? How are you today?
Bugün nasılsın?
Bugün nasılsın? Comment vas-tu aujourd'hui? Bugün nasılsın?
In Turkish, you don't have to emphasize instead of the question mark. Just what I'm saying, you don't have to say bugün nasılsın? Bugün nasılsın? You don't have to make such an emphasis. Just it's sufficient to say that bugün nasılsın? You don't have to say bugün nasılsın? It's not the correct form. The correct form is bugün nasılsın?
Bugün nasılsın? Comment vas-tu aujourd'hui? How are you today?
One thing that I want to say here, in Turkish, there is a facility to change the places of words. For example, you prefer to use this phrase. Nasılsın bugün?
Nasılsın bugün?
Nasılsın bugün?
Nasılsın bugün?
It's the
How are you
same.
today?
It's the same.
How are you today? Comment vas-tu aujourd'hui? Nasılsın bugün?
I think it's understandable. Just it's up to you to use this at the beginning. Bugün, c'est-à-dire aujourd'hui, and
Bugün nasılsın? Comment vas-tu aujourd'hui?
İyiyim.
İyiyim. Je vais bien. Je vais bien. I am good.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
İyiyim.
İyiyim.
İyiyim. İyiyim. İyiyim.
İyiyim.
İyiyim. İyiyim. Je vais bien.
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın? İyiyim. Nasılsın? İyiyim.
Nasılsın? İyiyim.
Nasılsın? İyiyim.
Nasılsın? İyiyim.
Nasılsın? İyiyim.
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın? İyiyim.
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın? İyiyim. How are you? I am good.
I'm fine.
How are you? I am good. Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Bon matin.
Actuellement, le correct form is bonjour. Bonjour.
Bon matin. Günaydın. Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Günaydın.
Günaydın. Günaydın. Merhaba. Bonjour. Hello there.
İyi günler.
İyi günler.
Actually, in English form, it said good day, not good days. But we Turks prefer to say it iyi günler, good days. Sounds ridiculous, but the correct form is iyi günler. If you say iyi gün, that's gonna be ridiculous and probably it's not gonna be understandable. It's not gonna be understood. Okay.
Bonne journée. Bonne journée.
İyi günler.
İyi günler.
İyi günler.
İyi günler. İyi günler.
İyi akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar. İyi akşamlar. Good evening. Good evening.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
İyi
İyi
akşamlar.
akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar.
İyi means good. Akşamlar means soir. Again, in Turkish, we prefer to use it plural form. Instead of saying iyi akşam, we prefer to say it iyi akşamlar.
Good evening.
Just like good evenings. It sounds ridiculous, but in Turkish, it's said as
İyi akşamlar. İyi akşamlar.
iyi akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar. İyi akşamlar.
Sana da.
Good evening to you too. Bonsoir à toi aussi. İyi akşamlar. Sana da.
İyi
İyi
akşamlar.
akşamlar. Sana da.
İyi akşamlar. Sana da. Sana da iyi akşamlar. İyi akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar. Sana da.
İyi akşamlar.
Bonsoir à toi. Bonsoir à toi aussi. Good evening to you too.
And when you leave your friend, just you can say iyi geceler.
Good night.
Again, it's not said in Turkish iyi gece, but we prefer to use it plural form.
İyi geceler.
İyi geceler. Ler is the plural suffix that makes the words plural.
İyi geceler. Good night. Bonsoir.
Bonne nuit, and in fact, bonsoir it corresponds to iyi akşamlar. İyi geceler, just you can use French form bonne nuit. Bonne nuit.
İyi geceler. İyi geceler.
Yes, my friends, this is the first lesson that I wanted to teach you spoken Turkish, and so far I have shown you Turkish letters with special letters, and after that, by means of Google Translate utility, I present you the simple, the very basic phrases I hope you will find it very easy. And for the next lesson, I will give a repetition of our alphabet because you have to become familiar with our letters, with our alphabet, and day after day, week after week, you will become our sounds, our language specific sounds. And if you like this the very first video, you can give a like, and you can subscribe to my channel. It's completely free of charge. And actually, maybe for the next lessons, I will make some dialogues with my friend. But from the very beginning, I will prefer to give the very first, very simple sentences, very simple phrases that gives you a courage, that will make you courageous to learn Turkish language. For the time, thanks for your watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. Thanks for your watching me. Good night. Bye bye.